You hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga. We don't understand. Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love. All we doing is getting money. Show a nigga some
Them
love,
a hate
nigga.
on me, turn snake on me, and me said that devil is a lie. Them a hate on me, turn snake on me, and they do me like Jesus Christ. Them a hate on me, turn snake on me, and me said the devil is a lie. Them a hate on me, turn snake on me, and they do me like Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Them a hate on me, them a hate, them a hate, them a hate.
Tell your friends about me.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. Pull up that.
Oh, we have to put it up, people. People, if you want to put it up to go crazy. Yeah, go crazy. We have to put it up, people. Oh,
them a hate on me, turn snake on me, and me said that devil is a lie. Them a hate on me, turn snake on me, and they do me like Jesus Christ. Them a hate on me, turn snake on me, and me said the devil is a lie. Them a hate on me, turn snake on me, and they do me like
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Them a hate on me, them a hate, them a hate, them a hate, them a hate on me.
oh, oh,
So right now,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
listen,
Yeah, yeah.
listen.
One, what, people? One more time. Oh my gosh, Lord of mercy.
You hate on a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga. We don't understand. Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love. All we doing is getting money. Show a nigga some
Them a
love,
hate
nigga.
on me, turn snake on me, and me said that devil is a lie. Them a hate on me, turn snake on me, and they do me like Jesus Christ. Them a hate on me, turn snake on me, and me said the devil is a lie. Them a hate on me, turn snake on me, and they do me like
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Them a hate on me, them a hate, them a hate, them a hate.
Tell your friends about me.
Yes, people. Welcome, everybody. I am your host, Bad Guy the Entertainer, aka Mr. Hate. Call me what you want to call me. And people, this is Hate TV, the best place to be. But people, this is the Sunday service on. People, it's the Daily Hate, but on a Sunday. People, if you're new or existing to the channel, grand day to you, whatever time zone you are located at, grand rising, grand afternoon, and grand evening, people. What we do over at Hate TV is we can have banter, insult each other, still laugh and love each other. People, I read your confessions, we can have pop culture banter, play a few games. All you gotta do is listen to my rants, and because it's a Sunday, people, I got a message from God. Yeah, and my new purpose is, people, is to facilitate conversation amongst the internet streets. People, we got Itchy. Oh yeah, there's Itchy. Look, people, there's Itchy right there. Look at him. It's right there, people. Give Itchy a round of applause. Itchy! Look at him. Look at him. We got Itchy right there. We got Itchy right there. Let's put the Itchy cam right there. So, just put the Itchy cam right there so everybody can see the Itchy cam. You know what I mean? But yes, people. When you're over, let me tell you something. When you come over to Hate TV, there are 2 rules and 2 rules only. The first rule is do not piss off the host. People, I've already banned 8 people off this goddamn channel. Sorry to say the Lord's name in vain. 8 people, sent them to the Phantom Zone. People, I saw 8 people, gave them all 8 slaps like that. Cut it off. Second rule, people. If in doubt, refer to first rule. And if you do not understand, feel free to slide into the comments and say, Mr. Hate, I do not understand. And people, my God, I shall slap some sense into you like that. Slap some sense into you. It's simple mathematics. Yes. But anyway, people, anyway, I wonder if I should do that. Yeah. So people, today's conversation or today's daily hate, here I wrote, I'm always fighting demons. People, I'm going to do a little monologue before I open the chat lines. But the purpose of this stream is to have a conversation about what demons are sitting on your chest. So here it is, people. I'm always fighting demons. Let's give this a read. You know what? Let me switch it over to the over panel, people. Let me switch it over to the over panel. Watch this. Where's the big screen? Get up the big screen. We're gonna get up the big screen, man. Oh my God. There it is. There it is right there. There it is right there. There it is right there. Let me read this right here. This is, I treat the internet like my journal, people. It's very therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? Very therapeutic just to get things off my chest. So here it goes. I'm always fighting demons, everybody. Here's the front cover if you need reminding people. My God. Keep up now. Cut you off. Okay then. Let's get into this. Let's put people, I'm going to put some dramatic classical music behind this. Hold on. Actually, you know what I'm going to put? I got an idea. Oh. Okay. Okay, ready. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness. He leads for his name's sake. Almost fumbled that right there, people. Almost. Yea, Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Psalms 23, people. I'm always fighting demons. The truth is, you don't really beat them. They don't really disappear because you conquered them. But I've got my sword, my shield, and armor. And people, I am always ready. Go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy. Whoa. Oh, people, that was good, wasn't it? And that was right there. I am always fighting demons. Let's get back to this. Look at that right there. Where's Ichi? Ichi, what you doing over there? Come over here, please. Go to your bed. Look, there's Ichi right there. Give Ichi a round of applause. Oh my, I know what he wants. People, look at this right here. Man's messing up the schedule. Look at this. This is what he wants. He wants this right here. Look at that. Yeah, give him a round of applause. Yeah. Okay then. Let's get to this. Let's get to the show. Let's get to the show. To the topic, people. Let's get to the topic. Right there. Right there. So, I'm always fighting demons. People, I like to come onto the internet and have a conversation with myself because I like to talk to myself. I like to sit down and just think, contemplate with myself. Sometimes take you a bit further than just praying. You know what I'm saying, people? This is therapy for me, people, just to get online, get onto the internet and just talk to myself, rant to myself, get the things in my head and just get it out there. And you know what? I'm stress-free. Yeah, you can cut it off now. We can cut it off now. But people, today's topic, once again, I'm always fighting demons. Let me show you something right here. Let me show you something right here. You see this right here, people? This painting. Oh, Ichi, what the hell are you doing? Hey, go to your bed. Go on. Go. Can you sit down? Come on. Can you sit down? Can you look at him, man? Look at him. Jesus, Ichi. Man, what the show? Let's see. Look at him. Yeah. Can you go to your bed, please? Go to your bed, please. Get over here. Go to your bed. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my, look at him. That's my boy. All people, chat lines open. And who's this right now, people? This is Destination Unknown from San Francisco. What's going on, Destination? Destination, it's Sunday service. Thank you for joining Sunday service. And people, if you're new here, Destination Unknown has been with Hate TV. He's been 10 toes down, boots on the ground for Hate TV for about, what is it? About good, almost a goddamn year, people. My Lord. And Destination Unknown is from San Francisco. And yes, people, he is an American. Thank you. What's going on, Destination Unknown? We are live on 4 channels, Kick, both YouTube channels, and goddamn Twitter, man. I'm everywhere, all over the goddamn internet. Let's go crazy just because I put in the work. I just put in the work, you know. What's going on? My God. Yeah. Okay, then. Anyway, just to speed you up, Destination, today's Sunday service topic, today's sermon is I'm always fighting demons. So, people, I was just about to get into explain this painting, right? Then let me bring down the chat. Anybody can slide into the chat, everybody. Anybody can slide in the chat. If you want to slide in the chat, slide in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that sub, hit that follow.
Hello, motherfucker.
Excuse my French. Sorry. I apologize. I think my sister is watching, everybody.
Shit.
Oh my God, I'm in trouble. But the stream is PG, so people, if you're an adult, young adult under the age of 18, please watch this stream with an adult because I'm a responsible streamer. Yes. Yep. Anyway, people, back to this now. I'm always fighting my demons. So this painting right here is called The Nightmare, people. And this painting comes from the 1700s by Henry Fuseli. It shows, look at it, people. Do you want me to make it bigger? Look at this right here. Look at this right here. If you look at it, it shows a demon sitting on a woman's chest while she sleeps. Look at it. White Nubian queen. White women. Big up white women around the world. Anyway, people, I'm being silly. Anyway, people, this painting is called The Nightmare by Henry Fuseli, and it shows a demon sitting on a woman's chest while she sleeps. Not attacking her, people. No! Not chasing her, people. Just pressing heavy still and inescapable. Oh, Jesus. What's unsettling is how familiar that image feels today. Because modern demons don't scream. They suffocate quietly. Anxiety, people. Depression, people. Comparison, people. Oh, Jesus. People, it's the constant pressure to perform, to keep up, to be seen. That's what social media has done to us. Social media didn't invent these demons, people. It just gave them a permanent seat on your chest, people. Notifications replace whispers. Algorithms replace temptation.
Spicy.
Ainsley, people give a big up Ainsley. Ainsley. Woo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah. My Right, Ainsley. Ainsley. Oh my gosh, Ainsley. Anyway. What was I saying, people? What was I saying? People, I'm saying all this weight feels the same. So, people back then, back in those olden times, the 1700s, back then, people believed demons were spiritual entities. Today, we call them mental health struggles, people. Burnout, obsession, addiction. Addiction to attention, people. Oh, Jesus. Different language, same experience. So, tonight isn't about superstition, people. It's about asking a deeper question. Are we fighting demons or feeding them? Give me a round of applause for that. That was... Yeah, man. I need a drink, everybody. I need a drink.
Where's my yak?
Oh, yeah. Needed that. So let me get my notes up. What's going on? Let me get my notes up. And you know what, actually, I got a different question for you. I got a different question for you. Same question. Get this note up. There you go, people. You see that right there? You see that right there? Destination, want to answer this? Please participate. So I'm saying, are we fighting demons or are we feeding them? And people, this question right here is more important. So what do our modern demons actually look like? Destination, want to be the first to go? People, again, destination is from San Francisco. He's American. And his president is Trump. Where's Itchy, man? There he is. There's Itchy, people. There's Itchy, man. Let's put this right here. You can see Itchy right there. So yeah, destination. You take anybody wants to slide in and answer this comment? Let me know. Slide in. So destination, what you saying? Depends. I do both at times. Can you elaborate on that for me, please? And as we sit and reflect on this painting here, people. Again, this is a painting. It's called The Nightmare by Henry Fuseli. A painting from the 1700s, people. My God. Oh. And again, people, if you look at the painting, it shows a demon sitting on a woman's chest while she sleeps. Not attacking her, not chasing her, just pressing down heavy. Heavy. And she can't escape. And the question is, so what do our modern demons actually look like today? And we can sit here and reflect. Can you hear the music? The frequency flowing through every fiber of your human being. Feels good, doesn't it? Classical music, people. People, I can play the piano.
She.
No shit. I can play the piano because my mama forced me to play the piano when I was about 10 years old. Just forced me. And now I can play the piano, and I have an appreciation for this classical masterpiece right here. Whoop. So what you saying, destination? What you saying, destination? So destination says, I feed my tobacco addiction every day. I fight negative energies all the time. Thank you for sharing that with the internet, people. And again, people, the question, what do our modern demons actually look like today? I was saying, today's demons, we call them mental health struggles, people. Today's demons, we call them burnout, obsession, and addiction to attention, people. What's mine, demon? People, I've got one demon, and oh my God, it's been on me for 4 goddamn years. It is the Christmas trees, people. People, I'm out here. My If you don't know what the Christmas trees, it's the broccoli, people. The Mary Jane, people. The lady in the green dress, people. 2026, at the end of 2025, before it struck midnight, and I said, you know what? We had fun. Mary Jane, we had fun. But you know what? 2026, I have to go a different path. I have to leave you right here, but we have to get going elsewhere. So, goodbye.
She.
That's one of my demons, people. Left them in 2025. Again, people, what do our modern demons actually look like? And before we move on, we're gonna just wait for anybody. But thank you for sharing that Destination Unknown round. Everybody give Destination Unknown a round of applause. Yes. Look at this. Look at Itchy right there. He's right there. He's doing good. You good, Itchy? Yeah, Itchy doing good right there. Oh. But anyway, people. Anyway, people. Again, I'm always fighting my demons. So we talked about modern demons, people, but let's move on. Let me just minimize this right here. Let's move on. So let's talk about fame, money, and new devils. Oh, Jesus. Mm, mm, mm. We are told money fixes problems and fame validates existence. But history shows the opposite. People, you look at the timeline of history and you look at all the celebrities, it shows me the higher people climb, the louder the demons often get.
She.
Woo! People, the spirit just flows through me. Ooh. Woo. When you go to people, if you ever been to Sunday, I'm about to say Sunday, ever been to Sunday, every day, worry about that's stupid. Give me a slap for that. My God. What the hell was I trying to say? I was saying, if you used to go to church on a Sunday, people, sometimes like the old lady in the church, they go like this, and they just jump up and down like that, people. You know what I mean? Anyway, people, I'm being silly. So I was just saying, when you look at history, at the timeline, when you look at all these people that got the fame and all of that, the higher the people climb, it's not even just like the people that's just got fame. It seems like the higher the people climb, the louder the demons often get. The more money, the more problems. And the demons manifest in a diverse range of ways, people. Addiction, paranoia, emptiness. Oh, Jesus. Maybe success doesn't kill demons. Maybe it just gives them a bigger stage. I remember my grandmummy used to say, remember one time she said to me, don't forget the devil comes from headquarters, you know. He's an entertainer, you know. And he likes to come to church and giggle and perform, you know.
She.
So the next question is, people, I got a next question right here. People, I'm in the mood. I'm flowing. Freestyle. Look at this right here. Do fame and money actually defeat demons, or do they give them better disguises? All of this right here, this live stream, I might cut it up and upload it to the main channel. You know, them way there, people. Because I'm smart like that. Do fame and money actually defeat demons, or do they just give them better disguises? Hold on. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Oh, actually, yeah, look at this right here, people. This is Michael Jackson, you know. Look, man, handsome back then, you know. Boy, handsome back there, you know. Listen, come check this out. Come check this out right now. Come check this out. You know what the maddest thing is, people? In Google, I'm actually putting Michael Jackson black and I'm putting in Michael Jackson white.
She.
Look at this. God looked down from heaven. He looked upon this and goes, me didn't create this. No.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no.
Yeah. Me just run joke. Me just a run joke. Yeah, you can stop the clapping now. You can stop the clapping now. What demons latched onto Michael Jackson to making come from this and turn into an old white Chinese lady?
She.
I always say to people, this is a bit off topic, people. I feel like for you to survive in an industry like Hollywood or the music industry, with all the information that we know now from the Diddy's to the Weinsteins, people, it seems like, you know that Batman quote? What's that Batman quote? You either died a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. It seems like when you get into that industry, it turns you into something else. You know what I mean? All these people that obtained all this fame from Michael Jackson, Amy Winehouse, Biggie, Tupac, we can go down the list. All these people, they're dead, you know, and they didn't even die a peaceful death, or they went out in a peaceful way. Most of these people got murdered. Jesus Christ. Drug addiction. My God. And just succumb to the pressures of fame. Oh. That's a bit off topic, kind of on topic, bit off topic, but fame, money, and new devils. It seems like again, it's that song, people, more money, more problems. And we've got a list of people when they catch fame, people, when they get famous or whatever, they end up having a breakdown. So the question, do fame and money actually defeat demons, or do they give them better disguises? Jesus, 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 Jesus. People, slide into the comments if you want to slide in. In the time of this recording, you can slide in. I am your host, MacGyver Entertainer, aka Mr. Hate. Call me what you want to call me. And this is ATV. The Daily Hate, but on the Sunday. And we're talking about Well, I'm having a conversation with myself, people. I'm having a conversation with myself. This is therapeutic for me. I'm having a conversation with myself, contemplating with myself out loud on the internet. And the conversation is, I'm always fighting my demons. What does your demons look like? I think also social media is the fuel for feeding demons as well, people. I think social media, it didn't invent, what's that word? What's that word? Insecurity. It did. Social media didn't invent insecurity. Nah. But when I think about it, it's just branded it. You get what I'm saying? It has industrialized it, people. Like, comparison is now constant, unavoidable, algorithmically. Bloody yeah, I'll try to say that word right there. I've got algorithmically. The algorithm encourages the bullshit, people. That's what I'm trying to say right there. Excuse my French. The social media. There was a time, people, I remember a time before social media, everybody was goddamn happy. Who remembers those times? There was a time where everybody cared for one another. There was a time where you could go outside and all your neighbors knew who you were. Everybody was friendly. There was the times where kids could walk out on roads and not get snatched up. Now in these modern times where everybody's head is down in their phones, people are more worried about crimes happening in the next country than in their own location. People are worried about hit and runs in some next ends, but they're not even concerned about their neighbor. The old neighbor that lived next door to them could be laying on the floor needing help, you know. But everybody's in my opinion, concerns. I'm trying to say in a wrong place, yeah. I think people try to fix like everybody. People's too concerned with other people's business than their own business. That's what I'm trying to say, people. We got too much people's business on the timeline. We got too much people's business on the timeline, and people concerned with other people's business got nothing to do with their business. Like what was going on lately on the timeline? What's her name? I don't even watch none of that Love Island thing, that India, whatever. People just putting out their business, and she's writing a PSA like we need to know her business. Like she Queen Elizabeth making a public service announcement. What? People. And people are actually vexed about this, you know. My God, you know. They're more vexed about this, but they're not concerned about if they got bloody, if the youth... They don't even know if there's a youth center in the area. You get what I'm saying? People probably don't even know when their town hall meeting happens, but they know when Love Island comes on. Tarotted. They don't know when the town hall meeting is happening, but they know what time Love Island comes on. A lot of people complain. But anyway, I was going off track. I was ranting, people. I was ranting, but I was saying social media is like a gift and a curse. The gift is everybody has access to abundance of information. But at the same time, I feel like that information, the abundance of information that we have access to is overloading our minds. I think that's why we get into I think that's why everybody's always bloody sad and always depressed. That's why there's a BetterHelp, because BetterHelp is only around. BetterHelp needs to survive if there's an abundance of sad, depressed people out here. That's why you always see those adverts. I'm thinking, my God, there's people that depressed. And the other day, I did a stream people. I was talking about the statistics of adult loneliness. And I think you're saying, was it about what? Was it 35% in the UK adults say they're lonely? And I think I think years to come, you know, I'm not too sure if there's studies on this, but I remember on the BBC one time, some years back, and they did a study saying that depression is the highest in young adults. And they're saying that because they are detached from proper human communication. They're saying that young adults these days and younger can't communicate with one another. Everybody's getting depressed and can't find one another because nobody knows how to talk with one another, because everybody's on the internet comparing their lives to someone else, to someone else's false lifestyle. And that's a demon right there, people. Insecurity. Again, people, the question is, do fame and money actually defeat demons, or do they just give them better disguises? That's one question. I got a next one. Hold on. I'm going to write this one in. And I did say I'm going to chop this up and probably throw it on the main channel later, people. You know what I mean? Oh, shit. My God, I have to type this out manual, people. So I put this. Oh, yeah, I like what I did right there. Look at this right here. So I put right here. Is social media feeding? Oh, I put feeding out. What the? Can't type, people. My God. Oh. Is social media feeding our demons or revealing the ones, my gosh, the ones we already have? Food for thought. If anybody wants to answer that live, you can slide in. Look at it. It's right. Look at him. It's just right there. Yeah, man. Itchy, my boy there. Look at him, people. Look at him. Look at him. He's got his one little bone right there. Look at he's got a coat. Wait, look at him. Give him. Huh? Is she good? Yeah. Itchy good, man. Itchy good, everybody. Itchy good, man. Yeah. Anyway, people, let's keep it like that. I'm gonna put it like that right there. And go like that. Yeah, people. Again, I am your host, Bad Guy the Entertainer, aka Mr. Hate. Call me what you wanna call me. This is the Daily Hate, but on a Sunday, people. And today's topic is I'm always fighting demons. I was telling the folk, I'm always fighting demons. The truth is, you don't really beat them. They don't really disappear because you conquer them. They fade when you stop feeding them attention. They fade the moment you stop caring. And once you've done that, they lose their power. But you gotta do the work, though. You know what I mean? You know what's mad? Because of social media, we live in a world where pain is visible. That makes sense. Pain is visible, people. Pain is shared, liked, and reposted. Oh, Jesus. But I don't know if sharing your pain online is healing or is it attention? You know what I'm saying? Because I always say when it comes to music is very personal. Because music is, I say, is a time stamp of that person's soul. You get me? What energy they are sharing on that track right there, they're transferring it to you if you're ingesting it. Like they tell you, be mindful of what you eat. They teach you to take care of your physical health. But you also need to take care of your mental health, your spiritual health, if you're spiritual. So when you say you take care of your mental health, it's what you're watching and what you're ingesting, what kind of music you're ingesting, what kind of mood that music puts you in, what kind of, what you call it, mantras is that music telling you? Because words are spells, people. Words are hypnotic. Words are spells. They can make you feel a certain way or even do a certain thing. It's very influential. These frequencies that we listen to are very, very influential. So if someone's always talking about pain all the time, what does that motivate you to do? Like, yes, you can relate to the pain, but at one point in your life, there's gotta come a time where you gotta try to heal from that pain, right? I don't know, I'm not a know-it-all. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but people, I've got some common sense in the head. I think sometimes we confuse being seen with being saved. I'm not talking about all people. This is my opinion. You can say what you want to say. I feel like most people that come online and share, they're always talking about their lives or whatever, or just sharing everything about themselves. So for some people, it's their way of getting stuff off their chest. Like me, I'm jumping on live. I don't really care who's online watching this. I'm just jumping online because I just want to get some stuff off my chest. You get what I'm saying? I did say it's therapeutic for me. But I think other people, they use pain, they brand it, and some people masquerade pain. You know what I mean? I think it's the same with other things as well. And that's why people out here, the depressed people, because everybody out here watching the next person and next person's lives 24/7. I remember one time, let me tell you something. I remember one time, and it's kind of off topic, but it's on topic. Off topic, on topic. You get what I'm saying? But I was on the tram. I used to go to work on the tram, people, back and forth. And there's one time where I said to myself, I'm not going to be on my phone. I'm going to try to do a month without being on my phone on the tram. If I'm going to be on the tram, let me take my drawing pad and let me draw on the journey on the way to work. You get what I'm saying? People, I kid you not. That tram can hold about, in the mornings, there's got to be at least maybe 80 people because pack up. Everybody heads down in their phones. Nobody's speaking each other. Wow. Nobody's speaking. Everybody looking miserable. Everybody looking depressed. Heads in phone, and that's it, people. And off to work. And when I come out to work, the same thing happens again. Everybody just heads in phone watching other people doing some fun stuff with their lives. I was about to swear right there, but I didn't, people. I was about to let one loose. I just wrote a question. I wrote a question right here, people. So the next question is, and these questions is for you to answer mentally. I know, to discuss with whoever you're sitting with. Or you can drop a comment if you want to, or slide into the chat. I don't mind. Do what you want to do. You get me? I'm just here having a conversation because nobody else is having a conversation. Everybody wants to talk about the silly shit that's going on in the world. I want to talk, like, people, don't get me twisted. Like, I like to talk about the silly shenanigans. But there comes a time, like I'm too old. I'm getting on with age, man. Not every day talk about the silly shit. Excuse my French, sorry. Excuse my French. But the question here I have is, have we mistaken attention for healing? And is that why mental health feels worse despite more awareness? I think it's a good thing to talk about your, you know what? There's I guess there's many ways to find healing. I think for some people, to find comfort, to find it therapeutic, just having a vlog and talking to the camera and just putting it out there. People like me where we just put it out and it's not really for it's not really for the reward of money, anything like that. For some people, it's just putting it out there. They don't want to have the thoughts in their heads. You get me? For others, they buy a diary and a write longhand. Some people, I tell you, some people don't even know what I mean by longhand. If you know what I mean by longhand, give yourself a pat on the back. Do people even write longhand anymore? I don't even know. I think the people I saw, let me tell you something. I hope they're not watching. I saw one guy. He's a young guy. And when I saw his writing, and I thought, your writing is atrocious. And I realized that what kids do all these days is just spend all their time on the phones, and I don't even do no creative writing. I don't do anything with the hands. Back in the day, people, this is going off topic. Back in the day, we had things like DT, design technology, things like that. I don't even know if they do that today. But not even in schools. Back when toys were good, you could get like I remember my dad, my paps, my father brought me this it was like a, what you call it, a carpentry, a kid's carpentry set. I ain't even lying when I say that. Where it basically gave you like 10 pieces of wood or something like that, and a saw, like a kid's saw, and some glue and this and that. And it gave you like a diagram where to cut. Basically, you had to cut and build like a horse or a plane and things like that. That was good, man. Right? Back then, I was building things. Anyway, that's a topic for another day. But anyway, we're back to this. I'm always fighting my demons. People, I would say I'm a spiritual person. Yes, I do believe in God. But I always believe that you don't have to be a spiritual person or believer to appreciate the content within these holy books, because you can find a gang of gems that can instruct you and help you with finding your morals, your values, and your principles. So when I just look at the landscape of the world at the moment, it seems like for you to survive the next 10 years or survive whatever you go through, you need that spiritual strength. And if you like read like these holy books like the Bible, the Quran, or the Bhagavad Gita, the ancient text always talks about vigilance of the mind, guarding the heart, renewing the thoughts. Because today, if you look out in the world, people, if you look at the landscape of what's going on, the mind is under constant attack. You gotta protect your mind. Always a constant attack, and it's subtle. Some of them is in your face. Some of them is subtle, but your mind is always under constant attack. Ads, outrage, dopamine loops, bloody black Twitter discourse, people. There's always some black Twitter discourse going on. White rage. My God. Everybody's worrying about everybody else, but you're not worrying about the people in your family. Like, there's people in your family that need help, you know, but you're worrying about the wrong things. You gotta fix what's you know what I mean? You gotta fix what's in your core first, but before you try to fix everybody else. But what my point was I'm trying to say, I feel like spiritual strength is needed in this day and age. Because when you read like things like the Bible, if you read the Quran, if you read the Bhagavad Gita, and I've read the Bhagavad Gita, I've read a bit of the Quran, and I've read the Bible too many times because my grandmammy used to take me Sunday. Every Sunday I used to go Sunday school. We had to read the Bible, read the Bible. People, we read the Bible. I started to read the Bible again. People, I started to read the Bible again. New Year's. I said to myself, let me just read a chapter every single day. You know what I mean? Just because I like to feed my mind intellectual vitamins. You understand? I need to feed my spiritual self, people. You understand? So anyway, I was saying, things like the Bible, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, they all warn you about temptation. They all warn you about ego, despair, obsession. All of that was thousands of years ago, people. If you read those books, everything they're talking about, I always say to people, you don't have to be a spiritual person or believer to read the Bible, but sometimes it's a matter of perspective. If there was a ball, for example, this is what I mean. There's a ball in the field, people. A white ball, is a FIFA ball. A bird will see that ball from its perspective from above. An ant will see that same ball from its perspective from the ground. Same ball. It hasn't moved. Two different perspectives. Round of applause. Freestyle. That was a freestyle, people. Let me go crazy. Go. Whoa. Freestyle that right there. You know what I mean? So, like I say, like, if you're not spiritual, if you're not a believer, then read the Bible for psychology. Read the Bible for maybe history. Read the Bible for instructions, for morality, for your values, for your principles, because that's what most of our principles, values, and morals come from. Most of these things come from derive from holy texts, people, from the Bible, like our laws. And it evolved over time. And if you read the Bible, they were talking about all these things back then. Read those holy books or whatever. They warn you about temptation, ego, despair, obsession. And guess what? Thousands of years later, we are dealing with the same struggles, just with better Wi-Fi. Just with better Wi-Fi. My God. I got another question. Off top, people. Another question off top. Do ancient spiritual actually, does ancient spiritual texts understand the human mind better than the modern culture? I spelled ancient wrong, people. Ain't that some shit? Oh my God. People, round of applause, man. You good people. You good people, man. You're good people. People in my mind palace, yeah. There's a picture of my grandma, my sister, my cousin, there's me there. There you go. Give that picture a round of applause. This is the blue room. I call this the blue room. So the question, people, do ancient spiritual texts, what the hell did I put there? I missed that. You know what? Hold on. I missed out. Damn. That's it. Does ancient spiritual texts understand the human mind better than modern culture? That's the question right there. If you want to slide in and answer that, or leave a comment on the video. And again, people, I'm your host, Bad Guy the Entertainer, aka Mr. Hate. Call me what you want to call me, and this is Hate TV. Yes, Hate TV, the best place to be. And this is the Daily Hate, but on a Sunday, people. But on a Sunday. So, people, if you look in the holy texts, if you read Ephesians 6, chapter 6, 12, Ephesians in the Bible, there's one verse that says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, spiritual forces of evil." What's that mean, people? This takes me back to Sunday school. In Sunday school, we used to like my Sunday school teacher used to read out a verse and ask us, "Can you explain the verse? What's your thoughts on the verse?" And sometimes people are just like, use my noggin and just think, what does that mean to me? What does that mean to me? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, spiritual forces of evil. Unseen forces, people. There's a next verse in the Bible. Proverbs chapter 4:23, and it says, "Guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it? What does that mean, people? And next verse, 2 Timothy chapter 1, 7. It says in there, it says, for God has not given us a spirit of fear. You know what? I remember I asked one of my Muslim friends, and I asked him like a question. I said, "Give me a verse from the Quran," because people, I don't know the Quran verses off top. And I asked him something, and he said to me, "It says, speaks of whispering evils that retreat when ignored." And that's he said lots of stuff to me, but that's the one that stuck out to me the most. And I asked him what he thought that was about, and he said, demons lose power when starved of attention. That's what basically he said. You understand? Other wisdom out there, people. There's other wisdom out there. Like the Buddhists. There's one Buddhist. People saw this on Pinterest. There's one Buddhist thought. It says suffering comes from attachments. When I look at that, I say to myself, what does that mean? How would I interpret that? And in my mind, I think to myself, it's saying to me that demons thrive on fixation. That's what it means to me. What does it mean to you? People. I am always fighting demons. So, again, people, what was that first question? Because I wrote it down somewhere. Let me try to find that first question. And we're gonna. And there you go, people. What do our modern demons look like today? What does your demons look like? That's a question that don't need to be submitted on in the chat, people. It's a question for you. And it's a question for, like, I'm asking myself that question. I don't bloody know it. Or I said to you people, I'm always fighting demons constantly every day. But I said right here, people, man like me got my sword, my shield, and I would never fold. 10 toes down with Mr. Jesus, everybody. 10 toes down and boots on the ground. Do you come to look for Satan? Nah, sir, because Satan cannot be found. No.
Rastafari, and you know, love the youths then.
Cross, angry,
yeah. But people, that's it for the stream, my God.
Cross, angry, miserable,
people,
uncomfortable.
hit that like. People, don't forget to hit that like, hit that sub, and hit that follow. Oh my God, people. Yo. A Lord of mercy. Hold on, people. My God. Hey. Oh my. Oh. People have to put up that one, man. Oh my God. One more time, people. Oh my God. People closing up now.
The five-star general, the administrator, what up in this perpetrator? I think we'll stay for later. Cross, not a mercy, not a mercy. Why they got your confess about killing Percy? Not a mercy, not a mercy. Let's see your final works and nobody come curse me. Not a mercy, not a mercy. Take one of these change your optimism, having no mercy. Not a mercy. Never see, think about the time I think about the cemetery. Get on this morning, one man said put it back. That's up on the corner where they do them a track.
All people, we have to explode. Round of applause. So yeah, people, yeah. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully the bloody stream didn't yeah, people. Oh. So people, we're gonna close up right there. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for being on the stream. I'm your host, Bad Guy the Entertainer, aka Mr. Hates. And people, I'm gonna jet off, and I shall see you on Monday. Monday the 12th, people. Monday the 12th. Again in the AM. We're doing the daily hate, people. The daily hate, surfing the algorithm from platform to platform, seeing what's happening in these internet streets. So I see you soon, people. In a bit.